Pop Song of the Year, Best Lyrics, Best Music Video for Fate of Ophelia.
That's so awesome. Hey, you are so good at that. You crushed it.
Yeah, that was amazing. You were so relaxed.
Travis Kelce just earned a new title, and this one might stick longer than any of the ones on his football resume. After what happened at the iHeartRadio Music Awards on Thursday night, the internet has officially crowned Travis Kelce with a new name. They're calling him Mr. Swift, and the full quote from the fan that started it all, Mr. Swift devoured his first appearance as the First Lady, is now being printed on t-shirts, turned into memes, and shared by millions of people who watched this man walk into an awards show uninvited, skip the red carpet so his fiancée could have the spotlight, sit in the front row like the world's most supportive +1, count every trophy she won, mouth "I love you" from the crowd, and walk out of the building as the most beloved man on the internet. And what makes this story even better is everything happening around it, because while Travis was earning his new title, the Kelce family was having one of the most chaotic and emotional weeks of the year. Let's get into it. First, the arrival. Nobody knew Travis was coming. Taylor's attendance at the iHeartRadio Awards had been confirmed for days. She was the most nominated artist with 9 nods. She was the story of the night before it even started. But Travis? Radio silence. No announcement, no confirmation, nothing. And then, 20 minutes before the show began, iHeartRadio dropped a bomb on social media. A video of Travis walking through the hallway of the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, heading toward his seat. The caption, "Oh my God, Travis Kelce is here." That's when the internet lost it for the first time that evening. It would not be the last. Now here's what Travis did next that earned him the Mr. Swift title. And this is the part that matters. He did not walk the red carpet. Taylor did. She walked it alone. Mint green corset and skirt, gold embellishments, engagement ring glowing under every flashbulb. She owned that carpet by herself. And Travis? He came in through the normal entrance. No cameras, no posing, no stealing her moment. He let her have the spotlight, completely and deliberately, and then quietly took the seat beside her when nobody was looking. When Ludacris opened the show and said Taylor's name, the camera found her in the front row. She gave a wink and a wave, and then the lens revealed who was sitting next to her. Travis, brown leather jacket, black shirt, looking like the calmest man in the building.
Taylor Swift.
iHeartRadio posted the clip immediately, Tavis looking stunning as ever. And from that moment on, every camera in the venue had 2 stories to tell, what Taylor was doing on stage and what Travis was doing in the crowd. And what Travis was doing in the crowd was becoming the internet's favorite human being. When Taylor won Pop Album of the Year and credited him in her speech, saying she feels happy, confident, and free every day because of him, Travis responded by giving her praise hands and mouthing, "I love you." No sound, no grand gesture, just his lips moving and his hands raised for the woman telling millions of people that he's the reason she's happy.
This album probably also feels very happy and confident and free because that's the way that I get to feel every single day of my life because of my fiancé, who's here tonight.
When Ray performed Where Is My Husband, Taylor turned to Travis, clutched his face with both hands, sang the lyrics directly into his eyes, and flashed her engagement ring at the camera. And Travis just stood there and took it, grinning like a man who already knows the answer to the question. When Taylor won 6 more awards later in the night, Artist of the Year, Pop Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Lyrics, Best Music Video, Best Tour Style, Travis sat in his seat and kept count, category by category, trophy by trophy, nodding after each one, not making it about himself, just quietly tracking his fiancé's dominance like a personal scoreboard with a heartbeat.
Earlier tonight, you've won Pop Album of the Year, and now I'm excited to announce you've won 5 additional awards. Pop Song of the Year, Best Lyrics, Best Music Video for Fate of Ophelia, Album of the Year for Life of a Showgirl. Favorite Tour Style for Eras. That makes 6 awards total. And now I'm honored to present the 7th award of the evening, the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards Artist of the Year, Taylor Swift.
And before Taylor went up to accept each batch of awards, she did the same thing both times. She leaned in, kissed Travis, and then walked to the stage. Like a superstition. Like the awards don't count unless she tastes his lips first. Backstage, Travis met Olympic skater Elisa Liu, who had presented Taylor with 5 of her awards and called her the GOAT of music on live television. Travis told Liu she crushed it and that her presenting was a mouthful.
So awesome. Hey, you are so good at that. You crushed it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was a
You were
mouthful.
so relaxed.
Let's slide down a little.
It was genuine and warm and funny, exactly the kind of energy that makes Travis beloved in every room he walks into. And then Taylor delivered her final speech. She talked about nurturing passions, about giving yourself time, about not being afraid to fail. And then she said the quote that is now everywhere. Anything you feed your mind, it will internalize. Anything you feed the internet, it will attempt to kill. And I don't want that for your dreams. That wasn't a pop star accepting a trophy. That was a woman who has survived everything the internet threw at her, telling the next generation to protect themselves. And Travis was in the front row for every word of it.
We live in this world where there's so much immediate feedback constantly. Like, you get feedback for everything you share with the world now. Like, everything you post, you get feedback, whether it's good or bad or whatever. I would say that I hope that you get to nurture your hobby and your passion just between you and that craft. And you give yourself time. Give yourself time to make mistakes. I didn't think I was an artist when I first started doing it. It was a hobby. It was a hobby, and then it was my favorite hobby. And then it was what I would like rush home from school to do. It was like, I can't wait to get back to my guitar in my room and write a song.
Now, while Travis was earning his Mr. Swift title and Taylor was collecting hardware, the rest of the Kelce family has been having a week that deserves its own show. Kelsey, Travis's sister-in-law, dropped an episode of her podcast this week that had the internet in stitches and in tears at the same time. She shared her list of do's and don'ts for talking to postpartum mothers. Among the don'ts, don't ask about pre-baby weight, don't ask when the next baby is coming, and absolutely do not ask if they're going to try for a boy. Kylie looked dead into the camera and said, "You're looking at a woman who has had 4 children in 6 years. How are you going to ask me that? So, suck my That's Kelsey, the most honest woman in the NFL family orbit.
Don't ask her if she's back to her pre-baby weight yet. Don't ask when the next baby is going to be on the way. Oh, I'm so serious. And I'll speak for myself here. Don't you dare ask if we're going to give it one more try for a boy. I swear to God. You are looking at a woman who has had 4 children. How are you going to look at a woman who has had 4 children and be like, are you going to have another one soon? Are you going to try for a boy? So suck my ass.
And earlier in the same episode, Kylie got emotional. She broke down in tears reflecting on her pregnancy journey, specifically a miscarriage she experienced before having her 4 daughters. She credited her OB for handling the loss with such care that she found the courage to try again quickly. She said she truly doesn't think she would have had 4 children without that support. It was one of the most vulnerable moments she's ever shared publicly, and it landed in the same week that her youngest daughter Finn is about to turn 1 on March 30th. 1 year since the baby that almost didn't happen became the baby that completed the family. And just 1 day after Finn's birthday, on March 31st, a new fur baby is officially joining the Kelce household, the one Kylie teased weeks ago as the cuddliest, cutest, furriest new Kelce.
In even more good news, in a couple weeks, you might be meeting a new Kelsey. You're getting the cuddliest, cutest, furriest FAFO of them all on March 31st. And that's all I have to say about that for now. Meow. I'm kidding. Am I?
Meanwhile, Graham Norton, the British talk show host who appeared in Taylor's Opalite music video, went on record this week and admitted that the whole NDA story was a joke. For months, the internet believed Norton had signed non-disclosure agreements to attend the wedding. He clarified at a live event on March 25th, "I said that as a joke on the podcast." Then it started getting reported as a serious thing in America. He confirmed he has not signed any NDA. The biggest wedding security story of the year was British humor that got lost in translation. And the wedding itself? Still leaking, still chaotic, still the source of tension between Taylor and Travis. Sources say Taylor is pushing for maximum lockdown after details about the date, venue, guest list, and honeymoon all went public. Travis is trying to keep things calm and reminding her that what matters is the commitment, not whether every detail stays secret. But the privacy clash is real, and it's happening in the exact same week that Travis showed up unannounced at an awards show, sat in the crowd, counted his fiancée's trophies, mouthed "I love you" twice, got kissed on camera twice, and walked out of the building with a new nickname that the internet will never let him live down. Mr. Swift, the First Lady, the man who skipped the carpet to let her shine, the man who tracked her wins like a personal scorekeeper, the man who stood still while she grabbed his face and sang "Where is my husband" into his eyes, the man who mouthed 3 words from the crowd while she told the world he's the reason she feels free. That's Travis Kelce. That's the man Taylor Swift is marrying in 78 days. And the internet just decided that no matter how many Super Bowls he's won, his greatest achievement is the way he loves her in public. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.